How does urban sprawl and highway expansion impact the environment and the quality of life? That question is being addressed by TransForm, a coalition of environmental, social justice, and public health groups in the San Francisco Bay Area. 1996 Switzer fellow Stuart Cohen is the executive director of TransForm. This is Switzer Network News.
We had started working on local land use, getting communities engaged in planning, especially near transit areas, and we've been coordinating this really great collaborative called the Great Communities Collaborative, bringing together some of the leading nonprofits and foundations to be able to get communities engaged in local planning, but do it across the 9-county Bay Area.
One innovative program created by TransForm is called Green Trip. It uses the popular LEED certification model, in this case, aiming to reduce the number of car trips people make.
One of the most exciting things about Green Trip is its potential for dramatically reducing the two biggest expenses that households face right now, and at the same time increasing access to opportunity that people can have. The two biggest expenses are transportation and housing, eating up nearly 60% at this point of household budgets. The Bay Area happens to have the highest joint transportation and housing costs in the country. Green Trip can bring down both costs. So for example, if you provide free transit passes to people in the building, if you put car sharing pods in the building and provide a free membership, and then instead of just bundling the cost of parking into the rent or the price of the home, you separate it out so somebody that wants to own no vehicles, or maybe just own one, they could actually save that money. If you do all of those things, you're gonna be building a building that could have much, much less parking. You could provide more community amenities or more homes. You could provide greater affordability of those homes. And when the building is finally built, it's gonna have a lot more community support. It's gonna look good on the ground. It's not gonna generate a lot of traffic trips. People are gonna be less likely to then oppose the next building coming down. So we proposed this as a certification program and had a pilot project that ended last year where 5 buildings throughout the Bay Area were certified. And the results were really fabulous. One of our favorite moments was when this certification was given to the developer. There were all of the people in the audience who typically, you would think, come out to oppose high-density development. Instead, as we described all the great impacts that this building was going to have and the people moving into it, the audience broke out in really loud applause as they approved this high-density development. It really makes it feasible to build smaller units when you get the parking right, and to have enough funding available for more affordable homes. And that is what we are seeing in the places that are getting Green Trip certified. But it takes good data, it takes good advocacy, and it takes really bringing people together to understand their different positions. In this case, it really took bringing together the community with the developers and the city planning staff to understand and identify that common ground.
TransForm's Green Trip program is hoping to go national, and at the moment they're working with many communities, helping them to get Green Trip ready. To learn more about the work of Stuart Cohen and TransForm, visit their website. For Switzer Network News, I'm Jerry Kay.